Hello and welcome to episode 43 of my Crusader Kings 2 The Old Gods gameplay. Last time, we were picking up the fracturing or the revolting Byzantines. We took quite a lot of land. Basically, we have taken all of this, the Duchy of Azov and this county here. We also took some from the Kingdom of Rus. They also had some revolts. And we also did some assassinations and picked up some counties here. And we're currently fighting for Shahabad. Yeah, I'm still having trouble pronouncing that. Shahabid. Shahabid. There we go, Shahabid. Probably should be able to do it now. If not, we will destroy them quickly, so I never have to pronounce it again. Except when I have to create the duchy later on. That will probably be kind of annoying. But basically what we're going to do today is take Edessa here. And probably these two counties, and along with Kartli. And basically we'll just take Edessa, and then we will take Kartli and end this revolt once and for all. And then we'll have the Great Holy War for Anatolia, because I believe it's about time, 1 or 2 more years, and we can have we will be ready to go basically. So I'm just moving troops into position and preparing to mow them down. After that, Cumania is 3 wars if I remember correctly, 4 with Bulgar here. So if I do some assassinations and basically use my money, I can probably end, or at least take all of the counties pretty quickly if you think about it. Other than that, there ain't really too much to focus about. The Rasids, I believe, are 3 wars, so 2 assassinations there and we are done. The Husamids are basically the worst guys to deal with ever. They have a single county now in 5 different duchies, I believe. So yeah, assassinations. You are liable of assassinations attempts, my dear Caliph. Then I will become Caliph instead of the Caliph. I don't know if anyone remember that show. I saw it as a kid. Fun, very fun. But still, we will not become Caliph. We'll simply take the Caliph's land and leave him be. Probably his lives, the lives of the next 5 Caliphs as well. We'll have to see how we'll deal with it. But as I said, buy some time for now, and then we'll get on to taking out the Caliphs. As you can see, the Byzantine Empire is now back in one piece after I took Kartli. I'm kind of pissed off my vassals right now, because as you can see, my retinues have actually been decreased. Simply, they ran out of soldiers because my vassals were stupid enough to mount a massive amount of troops over and over and over again on my my army. So yeah, kind of pissed at that. I've already re-raised 8 new retinues of bowmen to take care of that, and I don't want to go for assassination yet. Probably try and assassinate afterwards, as soon after the Holy War, the Great Holy War has been won. Because should I do it now, it will only lead to trouble in terms of if I should get assassinated, and things should end up troublesome. So hopefully that will not happen. I am trying to find Sana, the Emirates. Oh, so basically there's someone fighting here, and it's I don't get what's happening, but still. You are done, my boy. This Caliph has done his last deed. I've had enough of you. You have been snatching counties everywhere, and now it's time for you to go bye-bye, more or less. So I don't have to deal with you anymore, hopefully. I'm just sending everything I got over to deal with him. And as I said, I have sent retinues to reinforce the bowman retinues. I believe every other retinue actually is at the correct strength. I'll just have to wait for them to reinforce to find out, since I'm too lazy to actually hover over them and check. So we'll find out soon enough. Let me guess. Oh, I first thought there was someone else in charge of the siege, which actually would have pissed me off. I have quite a bad temper the last few days, because still not feeling too well, so yeah, sorry about that. What else to this Pong whole land, more or less? He has that, and what was his vassals hold? Let's see. We'll just move these guys back to shore, and I see. We'll have to go and siege up here, so we'll just drop them off in Jaffa and have them march the long and harsh march up to Madaba and deal with this, because I'm too lazy to actually pay attention. I'm just going to now send them on their way, and then I am going to try and plan how to do things here. I see these guys have arrived, so 2,000 men there and 2,000 men there. Then we can park my fleet and despawn it. As I said, I believe it's just a little more while before I can actually declare a Great Holy War. The easiest way to check is probably this. Yeah, I probably can. I'll have to do a little check. Yeah, I have to wait for the retinue to march over, but still. 94 and 93, if I remember correctly, I can attack these guys. Yeah, they're actually fighting each other, so the Cumans could actually take Bulgar from the Kingdom of Rus, and that will actually be preferable, I think. These guys will just siege, then we'll try to go over there and solve that little problem, but for now I'll just pause it, and I'll get back to you once something interesting happens. Okay, this is kind of annoying. I just won the war against the Caliph, but it seems he actually usurps Sheikdoms that he actually has holdings in, which would be I'm quite unsure, but at least he had a holding here, and he got it as soon as I actually won against him, so that's kind of annoying. I checked the history, and you can see this guy had it, and then poof, that guy, without anything whatsoever reason. It's I don't know what to say. It's bollocks, basically. I don't really know why it works that way. It just does. And now these guys are actually risen up again. And do you know what? If I can declare a Great Holy War, I will do it straight away. And then I will. Yeah, I'm getting irritated for no reason. Let's just do this. The Great Holy War for Anatolia. The mighty Filker Egil I decided time to teach Basilius Bartholomaeus I of Byzantine Empire and the believers in dead crucified God yet another lesson in humility. All three Norsemen are invited to partake in the scoring of the kingdom of Anatolia. Tyr is with us. For Tyr. Yeah, he's actually a Bogotmilist as well, so that's kind of fun, and you, my friend, are part of the Grand Holy War. You just weren't invited, so yeah. Send my slaughterers to kill every single man they have. And we'll set that guy there simply as a guard, a block. And of course there's disease here, so my armies are taking huge attrition. Still, I think I should be able to win this quite simply, and once there is an interesting battle or an interesting turn of the war, I'll let you know. Some technology time just popped up right now. As I said, I would fulfill castle infrastructure first, and there we go. Castle infrastructure 8 completed by 1193. Probably not a record at all, but still, it's kind of fun, and we are gaining more and more attribute points in economy. It goes quite quickly, as you can see, so next will probably be improved keeps and then some more town and church infrastructure. We'll have to see. Construction doesn't really bother me because it doesn't really matter if it takes a little bit of time. Still need 40 points for legalism, so we'll soon be there. Also a new Prince Mayor of Venice, this guy. So my guys have actually been holding Venice for quite a while now, as you can see. Probably mostly my guys. There have been 2 Gisolos, 1 other Gisolo, and 1/3 Gisolo. So yeah, should probably have some other names, I guess. It's kind of annoying. Still, these guys are also annoying, but hopefully they'll be able to deal with them themselves. And as you can see, attrition is basically being a bitch right now. I did not really pay attention, and right now there is just huge amounts of tuberculosis running around. Don't know when it will quit, but until then I believe things will be quite expensive at this front basically. So yeah, don't count on too fast progress. As you can see, the Great Holy War is going great. We are at 73%, even though we are taking heavy losses to attrition. We haven't lost any regiments so far, so no problems there. We just won the war for the southern part here, and it wasn't really a big war. And just a little funny side note, when this guy actually just keeps popping to places where he actually has vassal baronies, I kind of feel like the villain in I don't remember the TV show, but the Caliph instead of the Caliph's thing. I kind of feel like him just failing over and over again and not being able to take out the Caliph. But basically I also won the war here against the Shahabid, and I'm moving down on these guys now. This guy, simply because he is the last the last participant of Merv, and it's nice that he decided to revolt for me. I don't know when I can declare war here. Oh, it was a count. I was starting to wonder if there was something. It was Duke, sorry. I started to wonder if there was something else there. A kingdom within a kingdom or something like that. As you can see, there are 4 holy wars against these guys, and I'll basically have to wait a little bit because we're not prepared to fight a war against them right now. We'll probably take Rus for that one first, and I'm moving these 15,000 men down to declare war on the Rasids. So in just a little while we'll be ready for a war against them too, and sooner or later we will beat this guy. And as you can see, there are no other Norse rulers that are free of me, so I'm basically alone with all my vassals in every Great Holy War, and this will probably be the last one. Kinda sad. Talking about technology, we can just now pop legalism to a maximum 8 as well. It should give me 1 more Demnes, and the short reign years are down by 5, so that's kinda nice. Pretty neat, at least when I got seniority. Next now is to up feudal vassal opinion to max, then popular customs for the trade league here, then probably majesty for PT and prestige gain, and I don't know what else I'll pop here. Probably cultural flexibility sooner or later, simply because of the Norwegians, Swedes and Danishmen. I basically given up turning them, because whenever I install Norsemen, they turn mostly into Swedes and Danes, and you get my drift. They turn into the same stuff. This is basically the only exception, which is kind of weird. Still, most of them are the culture of the county. Still, most of Europe though is Norse, as you can see, and Hispania has been very resilient along with down here, so we'll simply have to wait and see how it goes. Italy, on the other hand, have been very cooperative, and same with northern France, so yeah, Norse is spreading quite nicely, and by the end of this game it will probably cover most of the map. Religion wise, I believe most of our counties are converted. Yeah, there are some old Venetians here, and that's one of the last remaining Catholic counties. A Fraticelli one, and another Catholic one. So basically we have to turn these. It goes slow, but it will happen in the end, so shouldn't really be too much of a problem. But for now I'll deal with the Great Holy War. There we go. As you can see, the Great Holy War is basically won. All I have to do is force terms on them, so we'll go ahead and do that straight away. As usual, it will probably take a little while for it to actually kick in. Also worth noting that the disease is gone, so my guys are actually reinforcing now properly. So I'll send these 2 armies up topside to basically prepare for war against the Rus and the Cumans. I believe these guys are almost ready, so to speak. Let's see, let's auto balance it, and yeah, it needs one more, and that we can actually fix straight away. Let's see, retinues, horsey. There we go. These guys are ready to be sent to the front, more or less, so we're actually going to place them here and take them for a test drive, basically. But for now, I'll just get on with taking the lands. There we go, the Great Holy War has been won. Fylkir Egil I created the title King of Anatolia. The Norse Great Holy War for Anatolia has ended. Fylkir Egil I won. Yeah, successful Great Holy War for Anatolia. The Allfather has granted Fylkir Egil I victory in the Great Holy War for Anatolia against Basilius Bartolomaeus I of Byzantine Empire. Fylkir Egil I has called for a month of celebration across the whole pagan world. We'll praise the Allfather. As you see, it's not as many holdings as we had before, but we took these first. Well, remember, I'm just going to go ahead and yeah, I'm not at peace, that's basically the problem. Yay me. Clever. I'm clever. Yeah, I'll just get myself at peace, more or less, and then I will we'll prepare for war, more or less. So that's basically the plan. I'm just going to place a couple of troops in position for coming wars against basically everyone. But as you can see, the Byzantines are pretty much done. I think I can actually usurp. Yeah, I can actually usurp it. So that's kind of interesting. What are its current laws? Elective? Still, I don't think I'll be able to elect the one I want, but I can usurp the empire and then destroy it. That's at least something. So I'll just have to wait till they're at peace, but I'll just go right ahead and hand out the titles. Welcome back. I did not think and declare a war on the Rashid. Clever me. Still, yeah, I'm stupid. We have just asserting that. I remember that the truce was up and I simply declared war. Still, it should be a war that I can win, most likely. I have some good leaders. I have 30,000 men. They have about 40, so unless I end up in a situation where I have to take down both their armies with just one of these, I should be okay. And right now it seems like I will actually end up like that, but still it should be okay. All of those three are holy warriors, which means that they will inflict a shit ton of damage on that army, so that should be okay. This is a holy war for Sana, this duchy here. We'll probably go for the single county afterwards. We'll have to see how we'll do it, but basically I believe we'll go for the single county. And I just noticed that we will end up in trouble here, especially since I just got infirm. Yeah, I'll probably die soon, and with that I will probably end up with a lot of trouble, especially since the kingdom will have some will go to someone else. It won't go to my son, it will go to my firstborn, this guy. So hopefully I should probably just go for assassinating him, but I don't think that will work. And as you see, things are actually not looking too great here either, so yeah, we'll have to see how we'll deal with this. But for now I think things should go okay. If not, I'll have to march down 20k army or something. We'll sort it out. Everything that could go wrong simply went wrong. I was actually trying to do an assassination of their army leaders, and I actually managed it, but it backfired because I accidentally pressed here, and even though the time still and I told them not to run, they actually ran, so that's kind of a disappointment. A loss that I could have easily been without. Along with this one, I gambled on assassinating them and I ended up dead myself. Yeah, that is the risks with assassination, and this guy won the kingdom of Anatolia, but seeing as he's my brother, I believed I would have gotten a claim to it. Apparently I did not, which is kind of weird. So yeah, I'll have to see how I'll deal with this. I'll probably have to revoke it simply later or something, and it will be expensive, but it should be okay. Let's see. Emperor Eagle has been grasped by an honorable death at age 64. I died in a suspicious accident. I died by assassins, you fools. Still, it should probably be alright, I believe. All I have to do is find someone else to rule afterwards, and seeing this, I should probably go for... Let's see, there weren't really any good candidates here, but... even though it's Roth, I believe I'll just go with this guy for now. I'll probably find someone else later. I'll have to see how we'll deal with that. But still, the kingdom will still start drifting, but I'll have to destroy the title once I destroy the Byzantine Empire, so yeah. Still, this basically means that I now have a free card to declare war for the next 10 years, and we can just use that straight away. We'll just... we'll actually go south, take that one, and... squeeze them so they don't try to snatch each other's lands. Sorry, and these guys can just go north. We'll actually declare war on Rus too for Rostov, the last one. There we go. And these guys can go and go here. So basically what I'm doing now is fighting on basically all fronts and trying to take lands as fast as possible. Should probably also declare war on these guys and the Byzantines as well, since I'm at it. Let's see. Let's declare war on these guys. Yeah, I have a lot of claimants. We will declare somewhere closer to my guys. Let's see. That's a... We'll just take Colonnea since these guys are pretty close to it. That Turnkey army can work there. You guys can go back and over, I believe. So yeah, we'll do it like that, and hopefully this will be a quick war, more or less. They shouldn't have that many troops left, so yeah, it should be an easy one. The Hussars, I want to declare war on them too, but I still don't have any armies close to them. Still, we'll do this. And we will declare war for Mosul, where he currently is. I believe I declare war on everyone I can right now. The Samanid, I don't want to declare war on straight away. They only have 2 wars, so it doesn't really matter if I declare war now or later. I'll just raise troops around here, and I'll deal with these wars now quick and painlessly, and then I'll get back to you. As you can see, things aren't going very well at this war, at least. We've just lost one, and we'll probably lose these ones since it doesn't have any more troops. Yeah, disappeared like that, and that's kind of bad considering that we already are at 59%. We have to send some more men down there. Probably send these guys some more. It's another defense retinue, but it should do the job, hopefully. It will seem that they have a mercenary group under their control, which is not something that I expected. Also, the Independence faction is just above the point where they can actually decide to do something. Here you see we took Kolnaya and Meliton without too much problems. We're still fighting this guy for that. And here is one thing that I'm still pissed about. I owned everything in this county except this city and this temple. And they were owned by this guy. But apparently when I beat him in a war and takes one county from him, in reward he gets these 4 things from me, because those were all mine. And the county that I took from him, this one, I believe it was, has 4. So basically I took 4 and I gave away 4. I didn't win a war, I simply made a trade. So that's kind of a weird and bad system, more or less, but I would guess it's because he's a caliph. As you can see, Rus is also in trouble with Perm, so we'll just do the wise thing, go to war against Perm, who's actually independent, it seems. What? That's kind of weird. Still, we'll just place these guys at the borders and prepare for war. Should probably have these riders down in the south, but I think it should be okay anyways. Hopefully, at least. So we'll just place these guys here. As you can see, Rus is crumbling, Humania is growing, so still, it should be probably quite easy, but unfortunately, I'll have to end this episode here. I believe it's pretty long already. Rasids have proven to be a little more bigger of a challenge than originally thought. I'll probably lose this retinue, and I'll have these guys standing there waiting for these guys to come down and help them. We'll probably have to, this war will probably drag out quite a while when I think about it, and considering that things aren't looking too well, they aren't looking too bad either. The independence guys should probably give themselves up in a half a year or so, but they have to stay quiet that half year, and as long as I'm Holy Wars, I believe they will. Still, who knows. Also looking at the other things you can see, but as you can see, most of these guys are actually over 50, and this king is actually at 100, but he still doesn't quit, so that's kind of weird. Along with the guy that's actually leading 78, I believe I need to just get rid of short rain bonus, and he'll be above 80, which means that he'll be forced to leave, I think. Still, it's kind of weird, but it shouldn't really be too bothersome. Still, it's too shabby that I'm losing stuff down here, and I should probably have placed more men to begin with. I shouldn't have the armies on each side. I should have them united. Well, you learn from your mistakes. Hopefully I will not do that one again. And well, I'll just stop my ramblings here. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, criticism, praise, something you want to see, anything really, and I'll get back to you. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.